Hope y'all having a great day, morning, night, whatever y'all watching this, but let's get straight into the video, man.
A brutal crime and the possibility of everything being prevented leaves Houston devastated and a family broken. What's up, everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a Houston man that was found asleep covered in blood after killing his own sister.
What? Man. Bro, ain't no in the world I could do that to my people, boy. For the people that is out there and got sisters and brothers and y'all don't like each other, man, I can't say, I'm not saying y'all ain't trying, but try a little bit. If y'all see it ain't no way in the world y'all could see eye to eye, just let it be. Because see stuff like this, man, I would hate for anybody to be in this predicament and have to deal with into this stuff. But let's keep it going, man.
And 2-year-old niece.
I don't understand.
Killing his own sister and 2-year-old niece.
Oh my God.
I don't understand hurting your own sister, hurting a woman, hurting another person, period. But what possessed you to hurt this baby?
His so-called friends laced him on some fake weed.
Ooh, mama looking nice.
And it him up. So he come home on a rampage.
She's defenseless. She can't do anything. She posed no threat to you.
My daughter was able to get to the police and told him, don't knock on the door because she got a camera up there. Don't knock on the door. Kick it in.
Somebody with this little regard for human life, somebody that's willing to stab a 2-year-old to death, is not somebody we can have
8 out of 10, y'all. 8 out of 10.
society.
I mean, 10
November
out of
29th,
10. What she looking like?
2024, it was just after 3 a.m. when
1
a
out of
patrol
10.
unit in Houston was flagged down by a concerned citizen who had stated a woman and child were being held hostage in an apartment. The citizen would identify 29-year-old Kendrick Fisher, stating he was the man behind the chaos. With lives at stake and no time to waste, officers breached the 3rd floor apartment with guns drawn. To their surprise, it was eerily quiet inside as they observed Kendrick covered in blood, asleep on the couch.
What?
Placing him in handcuffs, officers were met with a dreadful silence
Wait,
as they
what?
called out to the hostages. Couch. Placing him in handcuffs, guns drawn. To their surprise, it was eerily quiet inside as they observed Kendrick covered in blood, asleep on the couch. Placing him in handcuffs, officers...
Bro, I don't know if y'all hearing this. He was sleeping on the couch after doing craziness. Peacefully sleeping. Bro, this man out here that cannot go to sleep because they did this type of crime. Even the guys, they be out here rapping and talking all this mess, be talking about this type of stuff. And this man went to sleep after killing his own sister peacefully. I don't get
with a
it.
dreadful silence as they called out to the hostages. Still alert, they began searching room by room until they made the horrific discovery.
Oh my God.
28-year-old Janine Fisher laid with her 2-year-old daughter Carly by her side.
Damn, she is bad.
They've been stabbed multiple times and pronounced dead at the scene. It was clear what had taken place, and officers would observe Kendrick had injuries consistent with a violent altercation.
Dang.
Meaning Janine had fought for her life and her daughter's life, only to be overcome by her own brother. A convicted felon, Kendrick had been released last December after a 7-year prison sentence for armed robbery. He'd receive additional time after being caught with contraband inside of prison. Struggling to find his way in society, he moved in with his sister, causing concern in the apartment complex. Speaking with neighbors, investigators would be told Kendrick gave them eerie feelings as they knew about his past.
Oh my God.
Questioned if he'd changed. Investigators were unable to come to a conclusion as to why he snapped, but Kendrick's mother would come forward stating her daughter and granddaughter could have been saved.
It already beat the hell out of me. I left my kid at the last time.
Oh, this is
So he
sad,
come
brother.
home on a rampage. I put him out. I'm his mom. I put his out. He threatened our whole family to kill.
Joanna Fisher stated
gosh.
she repeatedly reached out to law enforcement, hoping to get her son admitted into a mental institution due to his mental health struggles.
Dang.
On November 24th, 5 days before the fatal incident, he tried to attack her, which had never happened before. She filed a report with the police stating the family called the police after Kendrick attempted to steal money, leading to the altercation. The family told police Kendrick threatened his mother, and she said he struck her, destroying property within her home until he was physically pushed out.
Wow.
According to Joanna, the police did nothing. It would later be discovered Gianna called 911 herself hours before being killed. She told the 911 operator to kick in the door instead of knocking, but instead, a responding officer went to the apartment and left after no one answered the door or responded to calls. Had the officer forced entry, he would have discovered the hostage situation instead of a murder scene.
Right.
Kendrick Fisher has been charged with 2 counts of capital murder for the brutal death of his sister and 2-year-old niece. And because Texas is Texas, he now faces death by execution, a punishment many would deem fitting for a man who's able to kill his own.
This man was already crazy, my brother. Wipe his ass down. Wipe him down. Wipe him down.
Flesh and blood, and then sleep as their blood
Right.
dried on his skin.
Right.
It's unclear and unlikely any officers will face negligence for their failure to discover the situation sooner. If it's true that a call was made by Janine and an officer arrived only to leave as no one was hurt inside, the Fisher family may be looking at a possible lawsuit.
So they... What? Is you for real, brothers? Is y'all not hearing this? Bro, y'all not hearing what he's saying. Y'all not hearing what he's saying. Somebody came. Seen nothing wrong. Left.
But
Y'all
now,
wrong, man.
2
See, y'all
funerals
be
and a
on
trial
this.
is all the future holds. Now this is a devastating
Y'all
and
is wrong.
scary case because you can't just put every convicted felon into a box.
Right.
But you can't ever predict who's gonna snap. Now, we don't know what exact mental health struggles he was going through.
Correct.
But 7 years in prison is bound to have an effect on you, and that goes for anybody. No one really comes home from prison completely normal. You're
Correct.
going to be
Correct.
subjected to things that you haven't seen or been through unless you grew up in a violent environment, because that's what prison is. It's the gladiator school. You're seeing stabbings and fighting. You become used to negativity. It's not a friendly place. Anger and evil thrives inside of every single prison
Right.
across the country.
Right.
It was alleged that the mother was blaming laced marijuana. Maybe she was mixing that up with K2 when he started smoking K2, which can cause psychosis.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go for that because I myself have smoked it along with plenty of other people. And I never felt like killing a woman or a child.
Okay.
Now, like I said, Texas is Texas and he's facing execution. Will he get it? I have no idea. How long will it take? I'm not sure. I'm sure it's going to take some time. But
It
there's
is.
also the possibility he either gets an insanity plea or pleads out to a life sentence. And then he just, gets the shit stabbed out of him in prison. Which would almost be an eye for an eye since that's what he did to his own family.
Right.
But Even though he snapped, it's kind of like when a pit bull snaps, right? That pit bites your kid or bites your wife. The love for the dog is still there, but you understand that dog can't be there anymore.
And it was enough said. And enough said. It was enough said. But, hey, man, there's a video of that. We heard some crazy stuff today already. And, yeah.